Silence of the Men, from Barbara's perspective. Today is the first time the news stopped talking about my baby. They got bored and moved on. He was just a story to them. Well, not to me. I will never stop fighting for my son to be found. I want to be like those mothers you see in crime documentaries, the ones that hold out hope that their children will be found alive. But I can't. I know my Eddie is no longer with us. I can no longer feel his energy lighting up every aspect of my life. It's like someone's come in and switched the light off in my heart. He's dead. I've accepted that. All I need is to know where he is now, to know what happened, to get some semblance of closure. As I sit here stroking our Ritzy, all I can think about is Eddie. I never thought it possible to miss something so much, to feel the full weight of grief surrounding me. I just need someone to tell me what happened to him. I need them to look me in the eyes and tell me who killed my son. The prime suspect is a man called Paul. He's the boyfriend of a woman named Clarissa, who was last seen with another of the missing men, Liam. A passerby had seen him on the ground pleading for help. She assumed he had assaulted Clarissa and left them. Now we suspect it was the other way around. Clarissa is now also classed as a missing person and a person of interest. That's why her boyfriend is the prime suspect. Theorists reckon he forced Clarissa to seduce innocent men so he could kill them. Then after Clarissa fought back, he took her life too. I don't buy it. The whole theory relies on the man being the killer. When I see Paul's face in the papers, on the news, in my nightmares, I don't see a murderer. I see a jerk, sure, but a killer? I can't see it. Something in my gut is telling me Clarissa is more involved than everyone wants us to believe, and I'm not the only one to think so. I started a small group with Nadine, another missing boy's mother, and Millie, Liam's girlfriend. They also sensed a darkness surrounded Clarissa. Together we visited Paul at his home, just down the road from mine. As I stood by his door, I felt death in the air, a stagnant rot that reverberated through the walls. I knew my son had died here. I'd forced myself into the house, fell to the floor and screamed louder than I ever thought I could. I screamed until my lungs felt like they were going to burst. And as I found myself on the floor on my hands and knees, what did I see below me? A blood stain. My son's blood. I demanded Paul explain it, and still he insisted he knew nothing about it. He's lucky the others were there to pull me away. We went to the police immediately and they studied the blood. It proved to be my son's. They also found blood under UV light all around the kitchen, proving the deaths of Nadine, Sam, and Millie's Liam. They found blood on the table and most disgustingly in the oven. They had eaten my son. What they couldn't find was Clarissa's blood, but they did find someone else's. The blood of someone they believed to be in their early to mid-20s, another victim perhaps. But what was most interesting about this blood was how diseased it was. At least that's how they'd referred to it. It was some kind of STI, of that they were certain, but it resembled none known to man. There is a greater mystery surrounding my son's death, and no matter what, I'm going to get to the bottom of it.